Kelly Ripa lashes out at a live fan for committing a crime by telling an unacceptable lie and believes she didn't earn her award. On Tuesday, a contestant named Dana Childs from New Jersey called into Live with Kelly and Mark to play the game. In 60 seconds, Mark was supposed to guess which of Dana's two statements about herself was accurate. Her two comments were that she graduated from high school a year early and met Bon Jovi lead guitarist Richie Sambora. Mark incorrectly assumed Dana graduated a year early. What the Kel? In another Stump Mark segment, Kelly slammed a show's producer in the middle of an episode over an upsetting issue. The trivia game is where Mark, 52, gets two statements about a caller and he has to figure out which one is true. If he is wrong, then the caller wins the prize consisting of a Kelly and Mark mug and an I Stumped Mark t-shirt. Monday's player was Scott from Atlanta, Georgia. Mark explained the rules to Scott and showed off a change to the game. If you win, you'll get an all-new holiday mug, he told the contestant. The mug had the words Live with Kelly and Mark on it, and Christmas lights added to the top and bottom. I'm not in charge of that. Mark went on to show the t-shirt, which was the usual one that every contestant has a chance to win. When the graphic left the screen, Kelly sat forward and said to their producer, "We should have a holiday t-shirt." "Yeah, Art, why don't we have a holiday t-shirt?" Mark asked. As the other live producer Michael Gelman said, "Maybe next year." Art spoke up to defend himself. "I'm not in charge of t-shirts," Art replied. Michael revealed, however, that they are developing a Stump Mark t-shirt for everyone to buy with a different design. Excluded. This is not the first time Kelly has called out the show's producer. Last week, the host slammed Gelman for breathing down her neck during a live segment. Kelly, Gelman, and Mark participated in Thanksgiving cooking week. They were cooking Gelman's recipe for his holiday stuffing, which includes wild rice for a hearty taste with plenty of fiber. He gave both hosts tasks to do to complete the recipe. After chopping up some ingredients, Kelly started throwing some in the pot on the stove. She asked the producer if he puts everything in at the same time as she added the other ingredients. Gelman explained that he usually waits for different times to put certain ingredients in, especially the celery, so it doesn't get mushy. "You got it." "Yes, chef," Mark called out after the producer asked him to cut up more mushrooms. Gelman coached Kelly and Mark more on how and when to add certain ingredients. "What about the sage?" Kelly asked. "No, that gets mixed in," a busy Gelman replied. Kelly added it in anyway. "That was a no, Kelly, don't put those in yet," the producer told her. "You said it all gets mixed in." She protested. "Yeah," later on, Gelman said as he cooked. "Well, I don't understand your language," Kelly shot back. She then turned to the audience after someone laughed loudly, seeking approval for her mistake. "If somebody tells you no, it gets all mixed in, doesn't that mean it all gets mixed in?" Kelly asked the crowd. "That means it all gets mixed in later," Gelman corrected her. Later in the cooking fiasco, Kelly slammed the producer as a micromanager. Kelly quipped to the audience that Gelman wanted to do the cooking segment all on his own. She then joked that she could feel the producer breathing down her neck as she spooned out the stuffing on stage.